What's up, guys? So, Mortal Kombat 1 has been out for a while now, and I still don't have it. And I'm going to tell you guys all the reasons why I still don't have Mortal Kombat 1. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. As you can already tell, we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 1 and all the reasons I still have not got it. And honestly, it's such a nice day out. Today I decided I have to come out and make a video telling you guys the reasons I didn't get it, because it's just so many DLCs are way too expensive, and just everything is way too expensive now. It's like almost not even worth it to get it. It's like, what has the Mortal Kombat franchise even come to? And I'm going to tell you guys all the reasons why I say that, because that is said by a lot of people these days. Like, on the internet, everything you see is like, what are they thinking? And I'm going to tell you guys why I say, what are they thinking? Alright, so, at first, the reason for me not having Mortal Kombat 1 was the fact that I didn't have a PS5 yet, right? I was still stuck on PS4, saving up for a PS5, okay? Now I have my PS5, and the reasons that I don't have Mortal Kombat 1 are much more deeper, and we need to get into that shit right now.
Where's this good boy? Twiggy, what are you doing? You want to talk about Mortal Kombat? Where's my little Mortal Kombat boy?
Alright, so before I get into all the negatives and all the reasons I don't like Mortal Kombat 1, I want to just real quick go over all the positives and all the good reasons that I really almost considered it. And honestly, if somebody had it, I would play it. But I'm definitely not going to go out of my way to buy it and then buy all the extra DLCs I need to enjoy it, right? So let's go over the positives real quick right now. Alright, so it was great they added Omni-Man from Invincible. That was really cool, I'm not going to lie. Omni-Man is really cool. He's really badass. It's really cool having him, right? That's a plus. And it was great we got the Scream DLC as well. Like, the guy who calls you on the phone and says, "What up?" No, he calls you and he says, "I know what you did," type shit, right? He was a great character. They gave him some really good moves, really good skill set, and that was definitely another good reason to buy the game. But some people don't call him Scream, they call him Ghostface. I just had to make that correction real quick. Like, it was cool we got Ghostface, but why did we get female Cyrax? It makes no sense! Alright, gotta stay positive, You know what I'm saying? We're not doing negatives just yet, we're doing the positives right now, right? Alright, moving forward. Alright guys, so the next positive, I think is the number one best positive in my opinion, is the fact that they had Shao Kahn now as a much younger version of himself, General Zhao. And personally myself, I'm a huge Shao Kahn fan, so this was really huge for me, especially seeing his new skill set. Usually he has some kind of green magic when he hits you. He hits you, you know, a little bit of green comes off of it. But now it's red. He's got like a new, this new red kind of energy he uses. He's got like a different aura now, right? And it's just a much different Shao Kahn. So interesting, so cool to see. And that's why it's a shame that I'm not getting Mortal Kombat 1. I would definitely accept it as a gift, but man, those DLCs are way too expensive, and you guys at Mortal Kombat, you guys know it, and you guys don't care, but it's whatever, right? But I'm telling you, this new Shao Kahn is the shit. He's got some really cool new combos. And that is the biggest reason I considered getting Mortal Kombat 1 for sure. Alright, so done talking about those positives. Now let's get into all the negatives about this game. All the reasons I did not get Mortal Kombat 1. Let's get into it. Number 1. Why did we get female Cyrax and female Sector? You know, Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, answered the question, because this is such a large question on the internet. People do not get it. And people like waited so long for Cyrax and Sector to come back. They didn't wait for it to be changed into females. Like, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but these characters are male, so we expect them to be males, right? So check it out. So his answer to the question was, they wanted to bring something new to the franchise. They wanted to bring a change. They thought it would be a nice change. and they thought people would be sick of the old, and they wanted to bring something new, right? But it's changes like this that mess the franchise up. Seriously, it's changes like this that ruin the franchise and make people who are actually been Mortal Kombat fans for a really long time, like myself. I've played almost every single Mortal Kombat game there is, and I'm stuck on Mortal Kombat 11 because I love it, and I'm not so sure. I'm not so convinced that I want to play Mortal Kombat 1. I want to play it for sure, scratch that part. But I'm not so sure I want to buy it and all its DLCs that I need to enjoy it, right? I mean, come on. I mean, like I said, Omni-Man and all those other DLCs are great and everything, but it's not worth a whole paycheck, man. Like, the fact that we got to see Shao Kahn, who he was, General Zhao. We got to see who he was before he officially became Shao Kahn, the guy everybody fears and is scared of, Like, we got to see his journey on the way to it, and to me, that was one of the best things. And honestly, again, the biggest selling point for me in that game was the fact that they kind of went back in time and showed a lot of younger versions of all the guys, right? And of all the girls. But at the same time, they had you think they reset it back to the normal regular Mortal Kombat storyline, calling it Mortal Kombat 1, but things aren't reset the way they're supposed to be. Now things are just reset in a way that's Liu Kang's perfect world in his mind, right? Like, that's what it really is. It's not, I mean, that's what I thought it was at first, was like, you call it Mortal Kombat 1, that means things are completely reset from the beginning, from the very beginning, but instead, we have just something brand new now, some new alternate timeline where everybody's young again, but they're living a different life now. I mean, yeah, I felt that just had to be mentioned. And honestly, at this point, they could put Goku himself in the game, but it would cost some ungodly amount, like $10 or some crazy shit like that. And I ain't paying that. Like, they could put the entire cast of Naruto in the new Mortal Kombat 1 game, and I still wouldn't care. It still wouldn't be enough. You guys are making me pay too much money. Like, the fuck, right? Like, the fuck, right? Like, the fuck, right? Like, why they gotta make me pay so much money like that, right? Why they gotta make me pay so much? Twinkie. This is my cat, Twinkie. So that's why we ain't buying that, right? You know what I'm saying? And you know what, guys? Honestly, I hate to sound so cheap, but, like, I'm just being real. I'm just being the average modern man, right? And, I'm a user of PlayStation Plus, and I'm hoping one day that Mortal Kombat 1 becomes free for PlayStation Plus, because I'm going to play it and I'm going to enjoy it, right? But until then, I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat 11, still enjoying it, still loving it. It's still online. So, I mean, I'm a Mortal Kombat 11 guy until Mortal Kombat 1 becomes free for me. Alright, guys, so let's go over it real quick to end out this video, guys. So, I don't like that the timeline changed. I hate it. I hate that we couldn't just get the original timeline reversed back to normal. We didn't have to get some weird alternate timeline, right? They didn't have to mess up the timeline. They didn't have to do that. Like, they didn't have to do all that, right? So, number 2, check out what this guy's saying right here. This guy right here, he's saying straight up what I've been thinking. I mean, probably what everybody's been thinking. The whole, no, we need to change things just for the sake of changing things type of mentality is the thing that ruins the franchise. And then it's like, everybody notices it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the type of thing you can get away with, just making some little shitty changes and expecting everybody to be cool with it just because it's a change. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this talk about the new Mortal Kombat 1 video game. I'm out. Peace.